This is Clementine.
I'm Nicole.
And I'm Sylvie.
And today we will be showing you guys the strength of this dried wheat, also known as sorghum, a type of wheat often used to create the well-known drink called vodka. However, it is discarded right after fermentation. Look at this cup of water, this sink, and even this shower. These are all things we use daily, and guess what they all have in common? That's right, they all use water. Have you ever stopped to think about where this wastewater goes after usage? Well, let me tell you. After this water is used, it goes to a drainage system that has pipes, which can easily grow algae and aquatic weeds. One common way to remove this contamination is through the use of copper sulfate. However, this process contaminates the water, creating damage to marine life. How can we approach this issue, you might ask? Well, we have just a solution for you. Introducing attacking waste with waste. Through figuring out a way to attack the issue of water contamination through repurposing waste, we choose to conduct several experiments to see how dried sorghum can remove CuXO4 from a mixture of copper sulfate and water. First, we configure the liquids to be tested. Secondly, we prepared a standard solution with 0.01 mole of copper sulfate sorghum distiller's grains water. Finally, we use a spectrometer to inspect the viability of using dried sorghum in removing contamination. Using the waste produced during the fermentation of vodka, we were able to use dried sorghum's property to remove copper sulfate from the water they contaminated. These small pieces of sorghum include a very high concentration of fiber. After these fibers are fermented, the fibrous structure of the sorghum breaks down and forms multiple pores. These pores are formed as crystalline cellulose turns into amorphous cellulose through fermentation, and through the formation of these pores, the magic happens. With these newly formed pores, copper sulfate has areas to bond to. This process is also known as physisorption. However, how would these pieces stay in the newly formed pores? Through the process of fermentation, a new element called hydroxyl is formed. This acts just like glue, connecting the copper sulfate with sorghum, removing it from the water. This process is also then known as chemisorption. In terms of using sorghum to remove copper sulfate contaminants from water, we found this method works and could be a potential way to purify heavy metals from a mixture.
Comparing the results of the experiments, we can see that as the amount of sorghum increased, the amount of copper sulfate remaining in the water decreased.
We also found when adding yeast and fermenting the sorghum use increases the amount of copper sulfate absorbed, making it a far better method. Our video ends here, and thank you for listening. See you next time.